being educated by Rabbi, what was his name again?
Oh, his name is Meir Shearson.
Meir
All right.
Shearson.
They call him the Rebbe.
The Rebbe.
Meaning-
That's all we know. The Rebbe. And when you're from Brooklyn, well, I'm from Canarsie, so we had a lot of rabbis followers there. But when you're in Brooklyn and exposed to the Jewish community, you know that this person is significant, important beyond words. And this was the same man who tutored you?
Who the Jewish community says their Messiah.
They absolutely do.
Yeah, and that make
My
me realize
neighbors
that, all right,
idolized him.
yeah, but he is the Messiah for the Jewish community.
Yeah, yeah.
Selassie is the Messiah for the Black Rasta community,
Yeah, yeah.
and Jesus is the Messiah for the Europeans. That's how I see it. That's my take. I don't have to get it. But when I look on that, I say, wow, why are we making separation and classification? Every man have a right to find their own God, because His Majesty said, let no man sell you God.
Right.
Read and find truth for yourself.
That's right.
So we read and find truth for yourself, and we are share some here with you, which is our truth based on our works and times and legacy. So that's what I'm here putting on film is I legacy and I footprint that is indelible. No one can rub out I footprint in this entertainment thing when I talk about. So we were on the real estate and see me switch chimes. So me find out that, they're just taking away our people homes in our community with some bogus referee deed, and they find all kind of stratagem to do it. And we don't have any sound representation in our community to go up against these banks and these big law firms. So I have to indulge myself in it to study and find out what's going on. So it captured me, enveloped me, and that's the suit that I wear daily. It's hard to get away from it with all that's going on right now, because them kind of tip it up, because there's a lot of RICO activity. If you go to the courts in Brooklyn or Queens, especially landlord-tenant court, it's packed. Mm-hmm. Everybody I get evicted, especially in our Brooklyn.
Oh, yeah.
So I did everybody under foreclosure.
Yeah.
See? Even though the governor in New York signed something called the Foreclosure Abuse Prevention Act, they're turning them ignore that. They don't even look at it. Yeah. And we know, and I'm telling you, so we know, and it's coming to our edge, because every governor in the state, in every state, have the right to cancel out on the mortgage, because they're the commissioner of land. You see, you never know that. The governor is the one who can cancel out your mortgage based on the COVID emergency order that was signed by Trump, and it's still in place. All mortgages are delinquent, and all mortgages have to be forgiven and canceled. But they won't tell you that, because they can't voluntarily do it. You have to make a demand. So you have to make a demand on the governor or the CFO of the mortgage bank to forgive first, forgive your mortgage based on the COVID-related executive order, emergency order.
But that go beyond COVID.
Nothing. You have to ask, you have to not ask, but demand, right? The forgiveness of your mortgage, the forgiveness of the mortgage. They can't, after them forgive it, they have to cancel it because it's forgiven, and then they have to release it off the record. But no one can do it for you unless you make the demand. It will never happen because they can't voluntarily do it, even though Congress put the law in place. You see, nothing is done voluntarily. They say power concede nothing without a demand or a claim. And when you demand it, if they don't do it because there's a congressional law for it, if they don't do it, then no, you can sue them for everything, because no, they've breached a duty owed to you by the laws and the statutes in place. You see, you have to know these things. These things is what we go study. These things are Rebbe teach. That's why in that life is study the system, right? So your mortgage right now is forgivable, and then they have to cancel it after you demand the forgiveness, and then they have to release it from the record. And the governor, your state, is the one who has the authority to cancel out your mortgage.